On the flip of the coin, McBain won the flip. They deferred to Roscommon to receive the ball in the second half. Again, if you have time, the newly formed McBain Athletic Boosters Clubs. Their purpose is to raise and collect funds for support of the McBain Athletics program, provide our students athletes with the best competitive experience, and equip them with resources they deserve. Thanks to the generosity of almost 40 businesses, we've already generated over $8,000 in the past month. We are looking to purchase a scoreboard for the softball team and new uniforms for our athletes. Please visit our booth near the concession stand for hats, tumblers, yard signs, and decals. Thank you for your continued support.
About for our team? Yeah. You have Coach Pace. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity football game between the Bucks of Roscommon High School and the McBain Ramblers. Will you please stand and sing with the combined bands our national anthem? At the request of both head coaches, we will not be introducing starting lineups, but simply let's all welcome the Bucks of Roscommon High School. Let's give them a McBain welcome. And also let's give a salute to all the players of the McBain Ramblers.
And hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 3 of the McBain Ramblers season. Tonight, the McBain Ramblers will be against Roscommon Bucks. McBain is coming in 0-2, but this is their first home game. So, listen, what are your expectations for our first home game?
For our first home game, I'm predicting us to get a win. Get a win against Roscommon. It would really boost our morale and hope.
Yep. McBain won the toss and they elect to defer. So we'll be kicking off first. Number 5 for our team kicking, that'll be Thomas Maloney, the freshman.
Preparing to kick off for McBain, number 5, Thomas Maloney. Back deep for the Bucks. Number 10, Mason Beaver.
And for the kickoff, Tommy boots it, straight missile, goes all the way back to the 10. That'll be fielded by number 10, Mason Beaver. And they will be calling him out of bounds right around the 30.
By number 10, Mason Beaver. Stepped out of bounds out about
so we're going to watch the Roscommon offense come out first.
8-yard line of Roscommon. They'll take over the ball first and 10.
I'll be play-by-play, you be color for first quarter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Roscommon's quarterback, number 5, Ty Thornton, is under center. Ty will hand it off to their fullback, who gets stuffed instantly. Number 4 is their fullback, Aiden Pratt. A great defensive play already.
Number 4.
Yeah, great defensive
Aiden
play.
Pratt, the ball carrier for the Bucks.
McBain just ran right in there. They saw that big hole and they ran right in there and swarmed it, preventing him to get any big yards.
McBain, number 60, Wyatt Zeiderveen.
And Wyatt Zeiderveen, the freshman, will get the tackle.
Another good defensive play by McBain. We got in there, got him. I think.
Ball carrier is number 25, Hunter Hubbard. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
Third down.
On the stop for McBain, number 62, Judah Leonard.
Personally, I would run it right here. They got a little bit of short yards to gain. They could just try to punch it in there. But right now, McBain's got a lot of big guys up on the line, so that'd be pretty difficult. So they're going to pass it.
It'll be a pass caught by number 8. That'll be enough to move the chains.
Pass complete to number 8.
Number 8
Sawyer
Griffiths.
And pass the
What do you
ball
think
to
about
the
that play right there,
44-yard
Grayson, on the
line.
third
That's the
down?
first down for the Bucks. On the stop for McBain, number 8, Blaine Houston.
All right. Now in the shotgun, Thornton. He's gonna hand it off, but he gets stuffed right up the middle. McGillis hitting him hard, coming from his linebacker spot. That'll be 25, Hunter Hubbard.
That's a very good hit by McGillis. Hit him right with the shoulder side, preventing him from getting any more bigger yards.
The initial hit was made by number 62, Judah Leonard.
Set up perfectly for McGillis to get him off his feet officially.
And it will be
official's timeout on the field.
Official timeout. Looks like number 10 and 4 is going out for the Roscommon Bucks. The 2 wideouts and 2 new wideouts will come back in. And it looks like the officials are going to be talking to both teams right now.
While that's happening, Peyton, who'd you thought was going to win the game between the Bills and the Rams yesterday?
Ah, man, I had the Bills all the way. I got them due for a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's predicting them to win the Super Bowl this year. I really thought the Rams would come through. Aaron Donald got at least, I think, 1 sack in the game.
Yeah.
But he got in there.
But Von Miller, man, I'll say he was a factor in the game. Already getting a sack on his old team. And now we are back. 2nd down. It'll be hand up, number 25. That'll be
number 25,
Hunter
Hubbard, the ball
he will
carrier.
have enough for a 1st down, I think.
That was a great play by McBain. Landon Keller got that tackle. He wrapped up perfectly and did the little roll like they're taught in practice, and prevent him getting even more yards and stopped him.
Penalty flag on the field. Penalty against the Ramblers.
The penalty will be against the Ramblers. A
incidental face mask, 5 yards.
But it will be an incidental one, so it will only be a 5-yard penalty on the Ramblers.
I know that the McBain's been working hard at practice to make sure that they do everything perfect and to stop the Bucks.
Now the handoff right up the middle, met by McBain's big
number 25,
D-line.
Hunter Hubbard, the ball carrier. It
looks like Wyatt Zetterving might have made the first initial contact.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Grayson, what do you think about McBain's D-line right there?
I'm thinking their D-line has been doing amazing this game. They prevented them from getting large yards. Just as you see, they got no game from that defense. It's like a brick wall. It's hard to get through when it's all cemented up.
They're getting no gain up the middle. The only time they got a really big gain was when they either run it outside like we just saw right there, or when they're passing. So
25,
the D-line is doing phenomenal with not letting anything happen.
The ball carrier to the 33-yard line of McBain. third down and 3.
So like as you said, the only way that can get big gains is that
On the
going out the
stop,
side
number
because they're
7,
scared to go
Avery
against the
Ryder.
brick wall.
Yep. Short 3rd and 3 right here. We'll see if they run up the middle. That is what they do. Is it enough for a first down though?
I don't know.
Number 25, Hubbard, the ball carrier, stopped short of the 30-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 1.
Just as I said, a brick wall. They're not going
On
to
the
be able to
stop for
run the ball
McBain,
up the
number
middle
22,
at all.
Jacob Billett.
Jacob got the tackle and for them getting even bigger yards. They're
So it's a short 4th and down, and Mac Bonico just went in. So if they're running up the middle, they might meet big old match. That's exactly what they do. But they do get that first down right there, Grayson.
yeah.
What do you think about that blocking by that Roscommon O-line?
That was great blocking by
The
Roscommon.
quarterback, number
They did
5,
all their
Ty-
schemes correctly
Ty
and
Thornton,
pushed
the
them
ball carrier.
and
First
pushed them
down,
to get the
ball on
first
the Bucks.
down. That was a great play by
Ball is
them.
going to be spotted on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Roscommon.
Mac Bonico is taken out of the game.
Now Thornton,
Oh,
he fake pitches. The running back, hard to take down, stiff arms a guy.
I think
Pitch out to number 25.
Calvin
Hunter
McGillis
Hubbard.
got the tackle there.
Inside the 25-yard line to about the 22.
25, the
Gain
running
of
back
2
is
on the
Hunter
play.
Hubbard.
2nd down
He
and
hit one
8
stiff arm, but it
for
was really just to
Roscommon.
get an extra yard or so. So he took a 3-yard
On
loss.
the stop,
to a
number
1-yard
6,
gain.
Calvin McGillis.
As Roscommon was going up, the running back was like, "Oh, I got this." Calvin McGillis said, "I don't think so," and stopped him right there.
Now, Thornton will hand it off to the running back again. Hit hard. First contact will be
Hubbard, the
Jacob
ball
Billett.
carrier.
That was a good play. They run up. Roscommon likes
Ball's going
giving
to be
off to
spotted near the
25.
20-yard line. 3rd down and 5 for the Bucks.
So now 3rd and 5 right
On
here,
the
Grayson.
stop, number
This is an
22,
awkward
Jacob
situation
Billett, along
for
with
a
number
third down.
62,
Do you try and run it, or do you try
Judah
and
Leonard.
pass it on these 3rd downs?
Judging by the amount of yards I have to get, I would pass it. I mean, their Roscommon's run game recently has been pretty good, but I would just say pass it. Oh,
It is a run, and he looks like he does get it. So just when you think they're going to pass,
number
they come out with a run.
21,
yeah, they're doing
David Jensen,
great
ball
good
carrier.
plays.
First down for the Bucks. Ball spotted on the 13-yard line of
Got a
McBain.
couple of
1st and
yards to
10.
go.
This first drive by the Bucks has taken down almost all first quarter, just about a 5:15 left.
Oh,
Timeout on the field. Ramblers timeout.
And just as we say that, the time will stop at 5:15 perfectly because Coach Maloney calling a timeout for his McBain Ramblers. Trying to just get them more energy.
they're again. McBain's defense has been doing good so far in the game. Their line has been doing phenomenal. I mean, they keep on getting in there. They're using speed, power to get in there and quickly get the tackle.
Yeah.
Don't forget to stop at the concession stand. Support
It will be in the red zone
senior
right
class.
now for the Bucks.
They have hot dogs
So,
and brats,
it
2
looks like it's
varieties
first-
of pizza,
it'll be
popcorn,
first down
caramel
and
corn, candies, and soft drinks.
Excuse me, what do you think they're going to do in the red zone?
Well, last time I said they were gonna pass it. They end up running it. So this time, I think they're gonna run the ball because they've been doing that a lot in the game. And I think they're gonna run it because their run game seems to be pretty good. So I think they're gonna run it. Give it off to 25. Oh.
Number 21, David Jensen, the ball carrier.
A short run it is. You know, maybe 2 yards right there.
On the stop, number 6, Calvin McGillis.
Oh, they go back to pass it. The quarterback runs forward and
The
is
quarterback,
stopped
Guy Thornton, the ball carrier.
for a gain of
Stopped
1.
Near, looks like about the 10-yard line. On the stop, number 62, Judah Leonard.
Yeah, this line has been doing phenomenal. They've been just doing
Third
great.
down and 7 for Roscommon.
62, Judah Leonard will be credited with that tackle right there. Gonna be 3rd down and long, about 38.
Up they go. And it's taken down immediately by number 9, Carson Murphy. Carson Murphy did an excellent job penetrating through the Bucks line and getting their running back and preventing him from getting yards. I think he made them lose a yard or two from that play. Fourth down.
Yeah, Murphy did get a couple of sacks versus Beale City and a couple versus Kingsley. You know, he knows how to get back there. And whatever he's doing, it's working. They're making it a long 4th down right now. A big play in the game, even though it's first quarter. Because if McBain stops right here, then it'll be a big confidence booster, especially in the red zone.
A flag on the play? It's off.
Flag on the field.
It'll be on McBain.
Offside, McBain.
Offside, so that'll just help out the Bucks a little bit better.
Now I saw they were going out there for a field goal. I think now they're not gonna do a field. I think they're gonna go for it on 4th down.
That's what I would do.
Do you think
4th down and 3
I think
for
they should
Roscommon.
do some like 2s or like 5s or something like that because they got a close yardage. I mean, probably could. They probably
4th
could.
down and 3 on the 5-yard line of McBain.
They could throw some 9s in there.
Yeah. 4th and 3, very short. To get it will be a pass. McBain D-line swarming all around him. It might have been tipped, but somehow he still manages to catch that. Number 4, crazy catch by
Pass
Aiden
complete
Pratt.
to number 4, Aiden Pratt.
You know,
Touchdown,
contested, and still he manages to catch that.
That was a good play by Roscommon. The quarterback saw the pressure, he rolled out, and as one of them was charging towards him, he was looking around, saw a wide open man, threw the ball, and a great play by the receiver, holding onto that ball and keeping it right in his hands so they could score a touchdown and be ahead by 6.
And it looks like they will be going for a 1-point PAT.
I know it's early in the game, but I feel like they might go for 2 because, I mean, I'm throwing a wild card out there, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh,
McBain,
there.
it might have been a bobbled snap. And he will not
Extra
get
point
it.
attempt is no good.
Either you
So
were
with 2
right,
minutes,
it was a
50
fake
seconds
play,
left in the
or
first
it was
quarter.
just a bobbled
The
snap.
Roscommon Bucks
But I
6
think that
and
McBain
the
just
McBain
came so
Ramblers
fast
0.
on the edge that they didn't know they knew they had no time to kick that. They figured they might as well just try and pick that up instead of letting McBain block it and take it all the way back.
Ran there, gave pressure, and they did a great job tackling him to prevent him getting the 2 points. Roscommon to kick off now. Number
The kicker for Roscommon is number 3.
Number 3, Landon Mann.
Preparing to kick off for the Bucks. Number 2, Keaton Pratt. Back deep for McBain. Number 2, Isaac Boss.
Oh, this is number 2, Keaton Pratt.
That's
He
good
kicks
kick.
off.
He gives it
straight
to
to
Calvin.
McGillis.
Kickoff was taken by number 6, Calvin McGillis.
Now for the
Looks like he was stopped at about
The
the
McBain offense go out there.
34-yard line. On the stop for Roscommon, 42, Brian Head, and number 12, Joey Napolitano. I'll get that. Napolitano.
Now, for McBain's offense to go on out there. Braylon will hand it off to Isaac Boss.
Oh,
Isaac, fast and speedy, and they'll instantly get a big gain for about 15 yards right there.
Number 2,
that was
Isaac
a great
Boss, the ball
play.
carrier.
They ran up right, he canned off the ball, ran up right up the middle, and kept on pumping his feet like Marshawn Lynch and got a bunch of yards.
Great blocking by that O-line right there for that gap.
Amazing blocking. Oh.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same play again. And you might as well call him Marshawn Lynch the way he just got
Number
that guy
2,
straight
Isaac
off.
Boss.
Oh yeah, he keeps on pumping his
Inside
feet,
the 30-yard
shedding
line
tackles
of
left
Roscommon.
and right. It just like, I'm not gonna get taken down
First down,
anytime
Rebelers.
soon.
McBain defense gave up a touchdown, and now McBain's
the stop.
offense is not phased at all.
For the Bucks,
2 plays
number 30,
with
Brett
40 yards
Tanaka.
already. They are fast-paced and they are ready, and Isaac Boss currently has been the only guy to touch this ball, and it's been working.
Ooh.
Calvin McGillis, the ball carrier. Stopped at the 26-yard line.
Their power
Gain
runner.
of 4 yards on the
He
play.
got a
It'll
gain
be
of 4
second
yards
down
straight
and
up the middle, but it did take about
between
3
6
guys
and
to take
7.
him down right there.
On the stop, number 4,
Calvin
Aiden
Bush
Pratt.
is a strong guy. It takes a lot to take him down. Oh. That was a great play by the Roscommon
Ball
defense.
carrier Isaac
The
Boss.
defensive line
There is a
just
flag on the
shot
field.
right through there and got the tackle to prevent him from getting yards. They might have made them lose a yard or yard or 2. Appears that there was a flag.
The flag on the field will be a chop block by McBain, so they'll be moving back. Isaac Boss goes out, and number 22, Jacob Billett will go in for running back.
Penalty marked off against the Ramblers for a chuck block. Ball's going to be brought back to about the...
Now,
42-yard
this
line.
position, I feel like they're probably gonna pass it from right here. I mean, yeah, a lot of yards to
Second
go.
down and 23.
One of the main pass catchers, Evan Haverkamp, did go down last week, so that could alter their game plan with passing.
To do a run.
Kelvin McGillis, the ball carrier, to the 40-yard line.
That was some good work by
Gain
the
of 2.
Bull City line. Got running
Third down
there.
and 21. On the
down.
stop, number 42, Brian Had.
Now it'll be 3rd down and 21. This is gonna be. I got a prediction. It'll be a pass play right here.
Roscommon got a lot of guys on the line.
There it is, a pass play. Braylon's looking out. He
A
launches
wide
to
open
McGillis.
Calvin. That's the
Pass
play
complete
they did.
to
Like you
Calvin
said last
McGillis.
week. Is that Patrick
Pulled
Mahomes?
down
It might be,
just shy
judging
of
by
the
the way he
10-yard
fires
line.
that ball out of his arm. Like
First
a gun
down,
shooting
Ramblers.
a bullet.
Kelvin's a
On
bigger
that
guy, and
stop
somehow he
for
managed
the
to
Bucks,
sneak
number
around the
10,
defense,
Mason
get a
Beaver.
wide open gap. That'll
First
be
and 10
a
for
first
McBain.
down, so that'll
Ball
be
spotted
over
on
a
about
21-yard
the
gain, and they gain
13-yard
yards on
line.
that also. So McBain's defense is rolling now. Isaac Boss has it. He has blockers in front of him. He gets halfway to the goal line.
Number 2, Isaac Boss, the ball carrier.
Isaac's been doing
Inside
very
the
good this
10-yard line
game
to about the 8.
on offense.
Gain of 5
He's
on the
ran for
play.
so
Second
many
down and
yards, and he
5
just
for
does not
McBain.
stop pumping his feet.
On the stop, number 5, Ty Thornton.
Now, again, they'll hand it off to Isaac. Isaac makes a cutback, and he goes into the touchdown. Very
Touchdown,
sneaky
Rambler.
guy.
That
Running
fooled
by
me.
number 2, Isaac
I
Boss.
thought he was down. All of a sudden, he has his head tucked, and he manages to get through. So now it is a 6-6 game. And if McBain, no matter what, if they go for a 2-point conversion or a 1-point conversion, they have
They're
a
gonna
chance
be
to
in the
take
lead. That was a great play. The Ramblers' offensive line did great. It looks like they're going for 2.
Let's see what they do right here. They hand
Give
it
it-
off to Isaac. the same play that's been working.
They push a lot of pushing, and
extra point attempt
he's going to be
is
short.
no good. So with 24.9 seconds left in the first quarter,
that was a great play by
Roscommon
McBain.
took 6,
Their offensive line did great blocking, no left the hole. And just great play by Isaac Boss too. Kept on pumping his feet.
Yeah, so Boss, the main guy on that drive, same play almost, and Roscommon could not figure that out. And Boss, using that speed, he also plays cornerback, and he has so much speed with him. And he's a shorter guy.
God,
he's able just to shift through and just hit the gas and accelerate right there.
He got the power of Marshawn Lynch and the moves of Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Prepare to kick off for McBain. Number 5, Thomas Maloney. Back deep for Roscommon Bucks. Number 10, Mason Beaver.
McBain to kick off.
Now kicking off Maloney. He boots it right to the open gap, but it is caught.
That was a great play by McBain defense.
Kickoff,
they tripped up his feet, causing him to trip, and for him getting large yards.
To the 42
if they didn't trip him up, then he could have ran all the way back for a touchdown.
Yeah, I did not see tripping. I thought he might be gone, but you know what they say? They say run with your feet
First
up.
and 10 for Roscommon.
I don't know, maybe for the high stuff right there, that could have been a McBain kick return touchdown. I mean, a Roscommon kick return touchdown right there.
Now, this defensive line has been doing amazing all game. Could they keep it up? Can they keep it up now? Because last time they did amazing by preventing Roscommon from getting.
There's a pitch. And Abbott staying home, able to trip him up. That'll be a late flag on the field.
Number
that was a great play by Abbott. Got down low and grabbed his feet, and did a spin, causing him to fall. And
personal foul against the Ramblers.
Personal foul on the Ramblers.
The foul will stop the clock for now, 13.9 seconds.
Sending in Jonathan Sycamore.
15-yard penalty against the Ramblers.
Jonathan Sycamore's in for Carson Murphy.
Ball spotted on the 33-yard line of McBain.
Now the QB Thornton is under center. But actually, the play will not get off because the quarter has ended.
Quarter has ended. Score is 6-6.
Play is whistled dead. That's the end of the first quarter.
6-6 is your score. Roscommon will start on their own 30-yard line, trying to go in first down. We'll be back on second quarter.
The highlight of it was the McBain defensive line. They were just doing phenomenal the entire game. And Isaac Boss, he was doing phenomenal the entire game too. He kept on pumping his feet, got him a lot of yards, got him to a touchdown.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the cheerleaders. For the middle school, the cheerleaders Alexia Barr, Sophia Bouvet, Wesson Canasson, Katie Everett, Mila Nelson, Aubrey Rendell, Celita Rodriguez, Haley Stahl, Brooklyn Venema, Devay Williams, coached by Brianna Sycamore and Regan Stahl. The varsity cheerleaders, I'll get it next play.
And we are back.
That was a good play by Roscommon. They're Offensive line did great blocking and caused them to do a little bit of yards. Kid did a little bit of shiftiness
Number 2,
behind the line,
the ball carrier.
caused them to get a bunch of yards.
Inside the 25-yard line, 2nd down and 1. Senior, or the varsity cheerleaders, Trinity Berlin, Charlie Nolan, Estefani Rodriguez, and Brianna Wilhelm. Thank you, ladies.
Now, home.
Number 4, Aiden
Caleb
Pratt.
Abbott got the tackle there, aimed right at his feet, tackled him for him getting yards.
Yep, he managed to get out of a couple tackles.
First down,
Caleb
Roscommon.
Abbott, you know, wearing that green, I must have mistaken him for a snake slither on the ground. That's how low he went.
The stop for McBain on that play.
Taking out
Number
his
1,
feet.
Caleb Abbott.
Now they have one wide receiver far out. That is number 10, Mason Beaver, on the far left side, and one wide receiver far right side.
Hands. Oh, that was a great play. But I think that Caleb Abbott got another tackle.
Abbott all over the field right now, coming out of his cornerback
Quarterback
spot.
number 5, Ty Thornton, caught the backfield.
He has
Loss of a yard on
eyes
the
of
play,
a
2nd down
hawk.
and
He can
11.
see that none of their plays are tricking
On
him.
that stop,
He's
number
like
60,
just like a
Wyatt
hawk.
Zidervane.
And their defensive line did a great job. McBain's defensive line's been doing great this entire game.
Or Abbott is a linebacker. It'll be a long 2nd down, but they'll still hand it off. And like we said, the D line, it was just
Number
hitting
4,
a
Aiden
brick
Pratt, the ball
wall.
carrier. Stopped at
I think McBain's
25
line
yard
name
line.
should be the wall.
Yeah, you ain't going
3rd
nowhere
down
past that thing.
and 12.
That'll be
On
3rd
that
and
stop,
12.
number 50, Jonathan Sycamore, along with number 60, Wyatt Zidervane.
They'll credit the 2 freshmen, Johnny Sycamore and Wyatt Ziderfine, on that tackle together for the first initial hit. You think a pass play right here, Grayson?
I would think there's a pass. I think it would be a pass play. I mean, they got 4 wide receivers out there. It is a pass play. Throw the ball. And it's thrown out of bounds.
Incomplete pass.
Now, 4th down.
Ball be brought back to
They
the
were trying to kick
25-yard
PAT,
line.
so do you think they have a good enough
4th
kicker
down
to
and
kick
12.
a field goal?
I think they've never seen the kicker personally, but I think that he could be pretty good to make this field goal. I mean, it's just around like a 35-yard field goal, so it should be pretty easy.
And it looks
Oh,
like they
they're
might be
going for it.
So neither of us would have called that one right there.
You got 4 wide receivers out. Now McBain has Shorty running in there.
Shorty hits the quarterback, but he
And
still manages to catch it. And then we'll mark him on the 1-yard line, but still phenomenal play by the quarterback. And the catch would be by number 7,
Pass
Cooper
complete
Hoffman.
to number 7.
The quarterback,
Cooper
while
Holman.
getting a hit, he threw
That's
the ball.
a first down and just short of the goal line.
Got the
first and goal for
just a great play,
Roscommon.
great route running by the Bucks. And now they're on the goal line.
It'll be 1st and 1 on the 1. You thinking QB sneak up the middle, or are you thinking running back run up the middle?
I think they're going to do running back up the middle. Their short run game has been pretty good so far because they just like to slam it in there.
And it'll be a pitch, but with such short yardage to go,
Touchdown,
even after evading the
Roscommon.
first tackle, he will make
Pitch
it into
out
the
to
goal line.
Number 4, Aiden Pratt.
That's a good trick
in
play.
for the touchdown.
Very good trick play.
Yeah, we were both thinking it was going right up the middle. He faked it up the middle,
And
got
then
the
he threw to the
defense
side
to swarm.
and
Yep.
wearing off. Shed the tackle and ran it for the touchdown. Now they're going for the extra point. Can McBain do the same thing they did last time and pressure them so much that to the point where they have to throw the ball?
And it'll be good. It'll
Extra
make
point
it a
is
7-point
good.
game.
Number 2, Keaton Pratt on the kick out of the hold of
Not down by
number
much.
5, Ty Thornton.
Only down by like.
Yep.
So 8 minutes, 52 seconds left in the first half.
Like by,
the Roscommon Bucks 13 and the McBain Ramblers
down
6.
by 8 points. It's not that much of a big deal, but I think McBain offense can get down there if they keep on doing. If Isaac Boss keeps on doing what he's been doing, they could probably score a touchdown.
Yep. Last time they got scored on, you know, they had such a fast start. Boss getting about 40
McBain
yards
fans, if you haven't
in
yet
2 plays.
discovered, you should be looking at Rambler Review online. They produce a lot of the volleyball games this season and football games. If you go to YouTube, search for Rambler Review, and there will be a listing of current events
they're
being
putting the kick
broadcast for a
formation
future.
close to the
Preparing to
sideline.
kick for Roscommon number 2.
Are they going to do I think they're going to go for
Back team
an
for
onside kick or
McBain
something
number
like
2
that.
is Isaac Boss.
Now, Roscommon the kick. Kisses away.
They're doing
very
onside
short.
kick.
That'd be a rodent ball.
Ooh,
with
a spin move. We got a couple. That was a
Number
that spin
34, Benjamin Rodenball.
absolutely
the ball
amazing.
carrier for
Amazing
McBain.
spin move.
Advanced the ball, brought the ball back to the 40-yard line.
I thought he
Where the
was a
Ramblers
washing
will
machine
have
out
it
there the
first
way
and
he's
10.
spinning.
On the stop, number 11, Jaden Thibault.
Now, time for this McBain. Time for McBain's offense to get the show on the road, and the Bucks have a hands off to Isaac Boss again. Ooh, takes a hit, and he's still going, and is
Isaac Boss,
brought
the ball
down.
carrier, gain
That
of
was
5 yards.
that was a
to the
big hit that they
45-yard
put on
line.
to Isaac, but he's like
It'll be
I don't
second
care,
down
I'm
and
still gonna
5
go
for the
forward.
Ramblers.
Very powerful runner. It'll
On
get
the
him
stop
5
for
yards. So
Roscommon,
perfect
number
on the
8,
first down.
Sawyer
'Cause now,
Griffiths.
Second and 5 can lead you to a run play or lead you to a pass play right here. And if the pass play don't work, then you have a short run.
Isaac Boss again. Runs right up the middle and ducks his shoulder and gets a lot more yards.
Number
Isaac
2,
looking
Isaac
like
Boss, the ball carrier.
an amazing runner. He
That's
was
the ball just short of the 45-yard line of Roscommon. First down,
Baker
Ramblers.
went down with
On
an
the
injury.
stop
He will be
for the
back
Bucks,
soon in
number
the
8,
next couple
Sawyer
weeks.
Griffiths.
But the way Boss is running right here, you know, he's doing perfect for what they needed. They needed someone to fill in, and Isaac Boss said, that's what I'll do. Braylon keeping it right now. He gets maybe a
The
yard.
quarterback, Braylon Pace, the ball carrier.
That was a good play by
Gain of
the Bucks
about
defense. They just saw that and they just it didn't.
Second down and 9.
They didn't do
for
well
McBain.
tricking them, and they all just swarmed towards.
On the stop for the Bucks, number 8, Sawyer Griffiths, along with number
Swarm
42,
towards
Brian Hadd.
Second down. Hands it off to Calvin McGillis.
Number 6, Calvin McGillis, the ball carrier. Stopped at the 42-yard line. It's going to be third down and
Gillis
7.
getting about a yard or
Stop was
so.
made by number 21, David
7.
Jensen.
Now, pass play right here.
I think they're going to do a run play and give it off to. Oh, does a little cut.
McGillis, the ball carrier.
I was about to say they're going to do a
Stopped
pass
just
play,
inside
but
the 40-yard
no, they
line
did a
of
run play.
Roscommon.
He's about halfway. It'll still be about 4th and 4, 4th and 3. It is
Fourth
fourth
down
down
and 4 for
territory right
McBain.
here.
On
So
the
they're
stop
trying to
for
come
the
back
Bucks, number
from
4,
being
Aiden
down.
Pratt.
Now McBain's kicker, Thomas Maloney. If they want to, they could try a field goal. I mean, Thomas has a strong leg, but it appears that they're gonna go for it. I think this is gonna be a pass play, but
it will be a run right to Boss, Billet hitting that hole. He gets all the way to
Number
the
22,
34.
Jacob Billett, the ball carrier.
yeah, they handed off to Jacob Billett.
Inside
Jacob
the
Billett,
30-yard
amazing
line,
blocking by the
about the
offensive line, and he just
27.
ran right up the
First
middle and
down,
got a
Ramblers.
first down for the McBain Ramblers.
They faked it right up the middle,
Richard
and
Hollister.
like you said, perfect design by the Ramblers to fake out that Roscommon defense and get them new yardage, new chains. So first down right here.
Again to Jacob Billett. He runs. Ooh.
Number 22, Jacob Billett, the ball carrier.
Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They did the same exact play, and it
Stopped
has
at about
worked
the
again.
16-yard line.
They got new
First
yardage
down,
for 10
Ramblers.
yards. Move the chains. Now it looks like there is a uniform malfunction. One of the McBain coaches is fixing a helmet for Roscommon.
Timeout on the field for an equipment check.
Equipment check. McBain got a few yards to go. Do you think they're just going to run it out, or do you think they should throw some pass plays in there?
McBain is a strong run team, so I think they're going to run it
A reminder
all the way down
that
the Bucks' throat,
combined
and they're just
7th and
score
8th grade band, along with the high school marching Ramblers, will be playing for your halftime enjoyment.
6 minutes left. Handed off to Isaac Boss and is taken down by number 4,
2,
Aiden Pratt.
Boss, the ball carrier.
Aiden Pratt ran in there
2 yards on the
and
play,
just
second down and
smoked
8.
and went right for his legs like he's been told to, and tackled him
On the set,
to in front of
number
for getting
4, Aiden
larger
Pratt.
yards. Good play by.
Yep.
Good play by him.
Boss had a couple of blockers in front of him, and Pratt was able to just sneak around them.
Isaac Boss
Still get
again.
through.
Oh, a juke! Ooh, Isaac Boss,
2,
like I said,
Isaac Boss,
he's like
the ball
Shaquan
carrier
Barkley and
inside the
Marshawn
10-yard
Lynch.
line.
Power and moves.
It's
He
gonna
got
be
those. He's got
third down
a.
and
They should give
3
him some
for
style
McBain.
points for his stats too.
He has beautiful field vision. You know, he saw that cut back and he hit it. Get him a few extra yards. 3rd and 3 now. Now Pace will take himself, and I think it'll be enough for a first down.
That is enough for a first down. Now,
Number 3, the quarterback, Braylon
they're
Pace,
really close.
picked up the loose ball, forwarded, advanced the ball to, looks like the
Calvin
ball spotted
McGillis
inside the 5-yard line.
Is
First and
very
goal
good
for
at
McBain.
getting short yardage because he's just big and blocky, and he can just
Yep.
punch in there. Yep, just what I said. They give it to Calvin McGillis, and he is tackled by a herd of
Number
bucks.
6, Calvin McGillis, the ball
And
carrier.
Turk,
Looks like he
absolutely
stopped
the
at
whole
about the
team
2-yard line.
of
It'll be
Roscommon
second
to
down
take
and
down
goal
McGillis.
from the 2.
Now it'll be 2 yards to go on the 2-yard line, 2nd down. 2-2-2. McGillis, I mean, like we've been saying this whole time, such a powerful runner.
Here's what I found.
They hand it off to Isaac Boss, and Isaac Boss runs in there for a
Touchdown,
touchdown.
Ramblers. Running by number 2, Isaac
That was
Boss.
the
From the 2-yard
offensive
line.
line did a great job blocking, made a wide open hole for Isaac Boss to punch in there, well, walk in there, and get the touchdown.
Yeah, so far 2 touchdowns on this game, Boss. You know, if if high school had fantasy, you would want to play him.
McBain going for 2. Hands it off to Isaac Boss, and Isaac Boss gets the 2-point conversion, dropping his
Extra point is
shoulder.
good.
2 guys tried
Running
to stop
by
him.
number 2,
He's like,
Isaac
no,
Boss.
he used his power and got right there to get an
Still with
extra
4
point.
minutes,
And
29
McBain's in the
seconds
lead by
left in the first
1
half.
point.
The McBain Ramblers.
That was a pretty good
14,
play. What do you
and
think
the
about it, Peyton?
Roscommon
Now, was that a good play?
13.
Yeah, I gotta give it to McBain's O-line. You know, they're really good at what they do. Made a clear hole. I mean, you could have drove a Ford F-150 through there, and it would have cleared it without hitting anybody. Isaac Boss had open room to get in. He had contact right at the end, but he's powerful, and he's shifty, he's speedy. He's the perfect running back for any situation. And now that is what makes the McBain have the lead with 4:30 left.
Thomas Maloney to kick for the Ramblers again.
Prepared to kick off for McBain, number 5, Thomas Maloney, and back deep for the Bucks, number 10, Mason Beaver.
McBain has just been on a roll this entire game. They're just been, I think they just had some anger behind the last 2 games, and they're just playing great.
Yep, so I think this is going to be an offensive game right here. You know, neither defense is able to hold, but that McBain defense, we've been praising them this whole time, and I think they'll hold up. And if we see a stop right here, McBain scores again. Oh, it could be a fumble. Roscommon will field it, though. Number 11, Jaden Theo
The
Ball.
loose ball on that kickoff is covered by number 11, Jaden Thibault. Ball's going to be spotted on the 29-yard line of Roscommon. First and 10 for the Bucks.
Such a powerful kicker that he was able to hit the guy right in the body. And he hit him so hard that it just fell out of his hands, and we almost had McBain ball right there.
Defensive line. One. And in fantasy, if you had McBain's defense, you'd be getting a lot of points too. I'm going for a pass. Ooh. Ty Thornton was a great move. He ran out of the pocket, saw no one open, he started running for it, and juked and did a little juke move and finessed one of the McBain defenders and caused them to get a few yards.
Yeah, just trying to do anything for his team because now they're officially down by one. Trying to make them come back.
2 wide receivers out. They run it. I think initial contact was by
number 25,
34, Benjamin Ronenbach.
Outside the 35 to about the 37. It's going to be third
down.
That
was great blocking by McBain,
that stop number 9,
the Bucks
Carson Murphy,
offense
along with number 34,
made a wide open
Benjamin
hole for the
Rosenball.
running back to run right through it and get a bunch of yards.
Now, just almost 3 minutes left in this second quarter before we hit halftime. Thornton is now under shot, center.
Number 25, Hunter Hubbard, the ball carrier.
The Bucks were able to get the first down.
Outside the 40-yard line. That's the first down for Roscommon.
They're able to get the first down.
On
Good play,
the
just
stop for
chucked it
McBain,
in there.
number 44, Bryce Acom.
You know, even though it doesn't seem like it, 3 minutes is a lot in football. So Roscommon, they're just in no rush at all right now. They're throwing it a little bit, but running it and trying to run out that clock, but still score.
That's why they call it the 3-minute drill. Fake. Oh. That was, as I said,
number 5,
a brick
Tyson
wall.
Thornton with the ball.
McBain's defensive line is a brick wall.
Back at the 36-yard
Especially the
line.
centerpiece right there, Max
McLain.
Bonico.
Oh, yeah.
He came in with a hard hit.
The initial hit, number 7, Avery DeRider.
DeRider will be ruled with the initial hit. So, great job just by the McBain D, but great job by him. Now there's only 2 minutes left.
Now they should start the 2-minute drill now.
2nd and 14. It's almost indicating a pass right here, but I think it's going to be a run.
Yeah, I think, it's a pass.
Oh, man. The running back, 25. That'll be
Pass
Hunter
complete
Hubbard.
to number 25.
He sneaks
Hunter
out from
Hubbard
the backfield, and he's able to
stopped
get
at the
about 5 yards.
line. It's going to be third
Calvin
down
McGillis,
and 9.
they tried to see if they could finesse him
stop, number
and
6,
make him
Calvin McGillis.
fall down and to try to juke him out, put him on a highlight reel, but he was like, nuh-uh, I'm not going to let you put me on any highlight reel, and stopped him right there. Prevent them from getting a big yard. Got a minute left. I think
Timeout on the field. Roscommon's timeout.
What do you think they're talking about in the Roscommon huddle?
Man, there's
During
only a minute
halftime, don't
06
forget to
left.
stop at the
And they have 2
McBain
timeouts
Athletic
left.
Booster Club.
You know, we're talking about
They
how 3
have
minutes
on hand
takes
hats,
is a lot
tumblers,
in
yard signs, and decals.
football, but that 3 minutes
Also,
went by
the
so
senior class
fast.
selling
So now I
refreshments in
think
the
they're trying
concession stand. They have
pick up the
hot
pace,
dogs and
still on the
brats,
41-yard
a couple
line.
of varieties of pizza, and candy, and a lot of different soft drinks and cold.
I think they're talking about how
Great.
their pass plays have been working earlier with that long fourth down to lead to 1 touchdown on first drive. and second drive. So I think they're going to talk about
Before you
trying to
visit
see
those
somebody out
locations,
and working the pass play
make sure
still.
you stay and listen
Yeah,
to
their
the
pass
combined
play,
demands
their
for
pass
your
offense has been doing
halftime
great.
enjoyment.
They've been running great routes and doing great passes and all of the above. They checked all that stuff on their offense. McBain defensive line's been good at getting in there and trying to sack him.
Pass to Ryder coming off the edge. And it is caught. Oh man, that is number 8, Sawyer Griffiths. He caught it over his defender. Great job by Bryce Aiko
Pass complete
to
to
take
Sawyer
him down.
Griffiths, number 8.
That was a great play.
Pass complete. Advance the ball inside the 5-yard line of McBain.
Roscommon has been
Looks like
doing
it's
good
spotted
at
on about
catching
the 2.
through contact. Like in the end zone, they called a
Pulled down
touchdown
from behind
when
by
he had
number
so many
44,
people around him. He
Bryce Aiko.
pulled it in. And this play, it was on
First and
contact
goal for the
was
Bucks.
happened, and then he was still able to pull in
On
and
the
get a big
2-yard line of
yards.
McBain with 50 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, he caught it through contact, and then he made his defender fall. And
Now, can the
run
McBain
free.
defensive line stop them right here?
Fumbled snap.
Or
Touchdown, Roscommon. I believe it was run in by the quarterback, Ty Thornton. It appeared to be a loose ball, which he picked up and went on.
So
that could have been a trick play.
yeah, a little bit of a fumble rooski right there.
A fumble rooski. They could have done a trick play to try to throw them off, dive at it, then get them all on the ground and run through there.
That's exactly what I think they're doing. They ain't fooling nobody with that so-called fumble. They're going for a 2-point conversion, so they can make it a 7-point
It's
game.
Thornton is
Would have been no
Extra
good,
point
so it'll be a
attempt,
5-point
no good.
game. Only 30 seconds left.
So
Do you
with
think the
30
McBain
seconds
offense, with
left
how
in the first
fast-paced
half,
they've
the
been doing, can
Roscommon
march
Bucks
down and
19
score again?
and the McBain Ramblers 14.
that was a great play by McBain. Like they get in there and tackle him. I think some of the safeties or some of the linebackers came in there and got the tackle.
All right, so tell me, Grayson, with how fast this McBain offense has been going, do you think that they're going to be able to score with this 30 seconds left? They do still have all 3 timeouts, or maybe 2 left.
Oh yeah, I think they've been going like lightning fast on this entire game. I think they're going to be able to have enough speed to get in there. I mean, Isaac Boss, if they do a phenomenal blocking, Isaac Boss would probably be able to do it. I think they're going to probably be able to do it, judging by how fast they've been going and how phenomenal their blocking has been this entire game.
It all starts here with the kickoff. Keaton Pratt will kick it off for Roscommon.
I think they're going for another.
You think they're going to do a short kick right here? We'll see. He does. He short kicks it, but Murphy, good job by him. Just falling straight on it.
Kickoff is covered by number 9,
Do you think
Murphy,
the short kick was the way to go right there? Because if they got the ball back, yes, they could score again. But now McBain is just so close to scoring.
It's a 50-50. I mean, whenever you do a short kick, yeah, you got the potential to be able to get the ball back, but then also you have there's a potential that they get the ball back in excellent yardage.
Yep,
so it's a 50-50.
Now only 46 yards away. Or I mean 54 yards away. 29.5 seconds left. We'll see what McBain does right here.
They got 4 receivers out, so I think they're gonna pass it.
Yep. Pace airing it out.
Calvin McGillis.
McGillis with the catch and the broken tackle. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
He lost it, and then he got out of the trip and he scored a touchdown. That was a phenomenal play by Calvin McGillis.
I'm gonna do the highlight reel next week, and I know that's already gonna be #1 unless we see something even more phenomenal. You know, we should make a highlight reel right now just for that one play. We were talking about, do you think they're gonna be fast paced? And they said yes, we will be. One play, 54 yards. McGillis breaking 2 tackles and getting that touchdown. I know this team is hyped, especially because they're getting the ball back right at the start of the 3rd quarter.
So they even have more of a chance to. Isaac Boss walks into the end zone and scores a 2-point conversion. Make it 22-19.
So with 18.7 seconds left in the first half.
Boss could have walked through that hole into the end zone. McBain, great blocking by their O-line and great job by just their whole offense, so fast-paced. And I don't even think that the Roscommon offense has their breath back with how long their drive took and how short McBain's drive took.
Now, since I personally, they could, but I don't think that the Roscommon Bucks can be able to do it because now McBain is just all filled up from all that energetic play, and they're just full of energy and like, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
But there's always a possibility.
I mean, we just saw the one play.
You just saw that one play, so like that could happen. Bucks could do that and then be back in the lead.
The manager is Regan Stahl. Prepare to kick off for McBain. Number 5, Thomas Maloney.
Now Maloney has been hitting absolute boots
10, Mason Beaver.
the whole entire game. So let's see if he just boots it here or if they're going to do a short kick to try and waste more time.
Thomas boots it right to, it's out of bounds.
Kickoff is out of bounds. There's a penalty.
No, that'll go to the 40-yard line, I think. That's the NFL ruling. And yeah, that's right where the ref is standing. I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but either way, I don't think it'll affect too much. There's only 18.7 seconds left.
And judging by the way that the McBain defense has been playing all day, their defensive line, their backs, I don't know, just they've been playing phenomenal. And if they get in there fast like they have been doing and get the quarterback, waste of time.
Ball's going to be spot down to 35-yard line after the penalty, kicking out of bounds.
35-yard line.
Roscommon has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 35.
Maybe they meant to do that so you can see the Roscommon kick return team couldn't get any big touchdowns or big yards on that play.
18 seconds left. Oh.
Timeout on the field. Ramblers timeout.
So Coach Maloney will just want to talk over with his defense again, trying to see what they're doing, seeing if Roscommon is actually going to try and score, which I think they are in the position where they need to score right now with McBain getting the quarter 3 ball back, or if they're just going to run the ball and just go into halftime.
And then the Roscommon Bucks are like probably, I'm guessing that this next play they're just gonna have everybody doing 9s. Everybody doing 9s.
Hail Mary, San Fran.
I mean, that's what I do. Or they might, I don't know why, but they could run out the clock. I don't know why they do that, but it's very unlikely that they're gonna do that, but it's always a possibility. Yep. Well, they got 3 receivers out. Hail Mary, like I thought. Throw it back. Incomplete pass with 13 seconds left.
Great job by McBain. They had 3 defenders on that. That would be number 3, Braylon Pace was back there. Isaac Bosch was back there. And Ben Rodenbaugh was back there.
Ball's brought back to the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 10 for Roscommon.
It's not.
The defensive line has been doing great. McBain has 3 defensive line up there to just probably to protect the back because they know they're going to throw it.
Yeah.
Screen out. A short pass. And then he fumbles the. It's incomplete. It's an incomplete pass. Luckily, they didn't call it a fumble because if that would have been a fumble, the Bucks would have been in an even worse situation. Because then, if they ran that back, they'd be down by like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that's not a situation you want to know. Be in.
8.5, 3rd down and 10 to go. They're gonna stick to the pass right here. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
They pass it, short play, wrap up and tackle with 4 seconds left.
I think they will call a timeout.
Pass complete to number 21, David Jensen.
That's
timeout
exactly
on
what
the
they
field.
do.
Roscommon timeout.
Roscommon, again.
Looks like it's going to be a 1st down.
They will call it enough for a 1st down. Still, they aren't even past the 50 yet with only 4.2 seconds left, and I think 1 timeout left.
Yeah, The Roscommon out of the huddle. I think they're just gonna do the same thing they've done, or they got 4 seconds left. McBain gets the ball next half. So again, McBain with 3 defensive linemen and just a boatload of backs.
Yeah, they have their best cornerbacks back there, going at the no-fly zone.
He runs the ball, and the time expires, and the score
Quarterback number 5
is 22-19.
The ball carrier.
And
on the stop, number 22, Jacob Billett.
22, Jacob Billett
That's
will
the
have
end
that
of the 1st
stop.
half.
Clock
The
is
score
looking
at the
at
end of the 1st half, the McBain Ramblers
22-19 Ramblers.
and the Roscommon Bucks
And they will get the ball. They will get the ball back. So we will see you back in the start of the 2nd half or the 3rd quarter. Do you get free food?
And their student teacher, Eli Nelson, and the drum majors, J.C. Schonert and Cora McLain, will be performing several of their favorite selections. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the band a big hand. Thank you, Mrs. Wiggins, Mr. Nelson, and drum major J.C. Schonert and Cora McLain for your leadership.
And we are back for the third quarter of the action. Right now we're watching 10 stretches from McBain with a minute left. 22-19, McBain's offense will be out first if the kickoff and everything goes cleanly. Grayson, it is a 3-point game right now, McBain on top. So what do you think this Bucks defense is going to do?
I think they're going to be a lot more drawn to like the line because McBain has been running the ball a lot of the time. And I mean, they do got the Marshawn Lynch, Isaac Boss in the backfield, but I think they're just going to be stacking on the line because McBain runs the ball a lot. So I think they're just mostly going to be more in the line more.
You're going to try to stop that run game more. Do you think Roscommon is worried about the passing game, as we did see McGillis with that big old gain?
Now, yeah, I think they might. I think they are gonna be a little bit concerned about the pass game because like you said, the last play McBain did a phenomenal passing play and they scored a touchdown off of it. So I think they're gonna have like a little bit pressure like in the backfield, but I think they're mostly gonna have it on the line because McBain doesn't really pass it that much, but when they do, like in today's game, they've been doing phenomenal at it. I think Roscommon's going to do another little short kick.
Yeah. So I was just about to ask, you think it's about to be an onside kick like they've been doing?
Prepare to kick off for Roscommon, number 2, Caton Pratt. Back deep for McBain, number 2 is Isaac Boss.
And the kick is off. He does boot it this time. It will go to Calvin McGillis.
Oh, gets the first set. And it keeps on going. It's still on his feet. Gavin brought him down. He's tackled by our herd of Bucks.
Brought that
Calvin
back out to the 43-yard line.
Shows his strength. He was being surrounded by them, and he still was on his feet, just still pumping his feet, just holding them up like it's lightweight.
Yeah. He was close to the sideline.
Roscommon Bucks in that stop, but we think number 60, Walker Worchers, was in the initial hit.
Bucks are doing exactly like I said. They're going to put more people on the line, try to stop that run game. Isaac Boss.
And they did end up stopping the run game.
Isaac Boss, the ball carrier, to the 48-yard line of Roscommon. Looks like a gain of 9 on the play. Second down and 1.
And now I'm going to make it a short second
On the stop,
down.
number 5, Ty Thornton.
They handed off to Isaac Boss again. Oh, it's the juke move and is tackled.
Number 2, Isaac Boss, the ball carrier.
Isaac Boss is just
inside the 40-yard line to about the 37
a great game. I mean, the McBain offensive line's been doing phenomenal too for blocking for him.
On the stop for Roscommon,
but he's just
number
so
6,
shifty and
Toby
so like
Bickford.
he's with a small height. He's just so shifty and able to juke out defenders and get big gains.
You know, Isaac Boss had a great first half, and just as you think he's going to cool down, he's not. As we talked about cool down, McGillis.
But McGillis is acting like
number 6, Kelvin McGillis, the ball
acting
carrier.
like Marshawn Lynch out here,
Stopped
keep on
just short
pumping
of the
his feet.
30-yard line.
Yeah, like I said, whenever McBain wants to use like get short gain, like first down or something, they give it to McGillis because he's big, strong, and he can punch in there and get those yards. And then when they got like a little bit like a farther yards, they want to they give it off to Isaac Boss because of his fast and shiftiness.
And there'll be a flag thrown.
Number 2, Isaac Boss, the ball carrier.
After that Isaac Boss 11-yard run.
Mm-hmm.
There is a flag on the field.
I think the flag's going to be head-to-head contact or something like that.
That should be on the offensive.
Penalty against the Rebels. Holding.
It'll be a holding, so that is why Isaac Boss had such a big hole to run through, because the O-line was holding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think this is going to slow him down, though. You know,
no, this is not going to slow him down at all.
With such a big gain, it's still just 2nd and 4. And they might even pass right here, but I think they'll stick to the run, and that's what they
Isaac
do.
Boss for short yards.
Isaac Boss, the ball carrier. Flag on the field.
Another flag.
Face mask against Roscommon.
That's get a little bit closer to the end zone with their momentum. Again, the McBain offense has been doing phenomenal. Like I said, the Calvin McGillis is that short yard runner. Isaac Boss is that.
Marked off against Roscommon.
Do you want to get a lot of yards? Do that.
1st and 10 for McBain.
And then Bryce Aikman is just speed. Speed set with uses his height his advantage for speed to just go. They're not going to be able to. First, they're not going to be able to catch him.
Offside
and then
against Roscommon.
They're going to have to go down really low to be able to tackle him because of his height.
And an offsides on Roscommon was called, so McBain.
Encroachment of the neutral zone. First down and 5 now. Ball spotted on the 7-yard line.
I think it's going to be a run here. You think we're going to see Isaac Boss' 3rd touchdown of the game, or we think it's Kelvin McGillis?
I think it's going to be Isaac Boss's third touchdown of the game.
On this drive right here.
It appears that there was a
loose ball on that
fumble.
Play. Recovered by the quarterback, Braden Pace. 2nd down and 8.
I think on this play, I think they're going to hand it off to Calvin because they just need to punch it in there. I mean, there's a little bit yards, but no, they hand it off to Isaac Boss. Sheds a tackle and he puts it on his shoulder and
Isaac Boss
gets
inside
it closer.
The 5-yard line. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted about the 4.
Isaac Boss.
It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 right here.
On the stop for Roscommon, number 6, Toby Bickford.
McBain can still get a 1st down on this drive.
Officials timeout on the field.
What do you think they're gonna? What do you think they're gonna do right here?
You know, it is 3rd and 1, as we've been saying. McGillis is just such a powerful runner. If Boss hasn't been having such a good game, I think they're going to McGillis. But right here, they're going to Boss. And where we run?
Oh, it's Shorty. Bryce Acom, a.k.a. Shorty, scores his first touchdown of the game.
Bryce Acom in for the touchdown.
Like I said, Bryce, he's just small and fast. You don't expect him because luckily he gets to hide behind the offensive line, so then they don't even see him. And then he just sneaks in there and scores a touchdown like he just did.
Last week I called him Quadzilla, and right there it shows off. He's able to just invade everybody and just run right through for the
extra
touchdown.
point attempt is no good. So with 9 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third quarter, the McBain Ramblers 28 and the Roscommon Bucks 19.
McBain is up, and I think they're comfortable with this lead right here.
They're very comfortable with this lead because they're up by 2 touchdowns and they're pretty comfortable here. That last play though, that was a great play by the Roscommon defense. They, again, like I said, they probably are putting a lot on the line, on the defensive line to stop their run game. And they did just that. They stopped the run game, got in there fast and quick, and were able to prevent them from getting the 2-point conversion. McBain going to kick off. Thomas Maloney again to kick for McBain.
Prepare to kick off for McBain, number 5, Thomas Maloney. Back deep for the Bucks, number 10, Mason Beaver.
It seems as if the Roscommon Bucks are switching their sides. Excuse me. Good kick, right to number 25. Oh, does a little finesse move. Oh, does a little swim move. And that was a
number 25,
a pretty good gain.
The ball carrier for
I mean,
the Bucks.
They got the 25-yard line, the standard spot.
Stopped at the 43-yard line of Roscommon.
Hubbard had that ball right there, and you saw he did a spin move.
Number
he
7, Avery DeRider.
The ball. I mean, he's a very physical and elusive runner. He's one of their main running backs, and if we saw all game, he's been able to break tackles, stiff arm people, and make people miss.
And also he uses his power and his legs to, he just is an all-in-one package by what I'm seeing.
And right here, Hubbard, he gets hit by Wyatt Zetterveen and Avery DeRider. And also Carson Murphy.
Number 25, Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Now,
gain of a yard
that
on
was
the
a good play by McBain defense,
9.
but number 7,
And on that stop, number 7, Avery DeRider,
looked at coach,
number 9,
and
Carson
then
Murphy.
they come right at him. I think that was a defensive play by McBain, because he looked like he was going to be distracted, and Roscommon was like, "Oh, he's distracted. We can run up there. He won't be expecting it." But that's just my thoughts. I mean, no, there's nothing called a defensive trick play, but
I understand.
Oh.
Now number 4, that'll be Aiden
Number
Pratt.
4.
He was able to break the tackle.
Aiden Pratt, the ball carrier.
He'll be able to go
Stop near
for that
midfield.
first
It's
down.
third down and 4 for Roscommon.
Making that 3rd and 4 for Roscommon.
On that stop, number 62.
Yeah, it's third
Leonard.
down. They got a few yards to go. I think they might pass the ball. I mean, they've been passing the ball a lot this game, and it's been doing good work for them. How about you, Payne? What do you think they're going to do?
Yeah, they might pass it, but it is just 3rd, 4th, so actually it might be a run play.
And it is a run play. You handed it off number 25, and he gets tackled.
Great job
And
by
off to number
Bryce Acom right there.
Hunter Hubbard.
He managed to come off the edge from that DN spot.
Number 44, Bryce Acom on the stop. It's 4th
As we were
down.
saying, he's a very
4th
powerful
down
and
for the
elusive
Bucks.
running back, Hubbard is. And Bryce went so low, grabbing his shoelace or even his shoe, making him get a loss of 2 right there.
And he used his speed to get in there quick and get able to tackle him. Looks like they're going for it on 4th down.
This could be a pass right here, and it is. The speed by Jacob Bill able to hit
intercepted. by Calvin McGillis. Calvin McGillis having a great game as well. Same as Isaac Box. Calvin McGillis scores a touchdown from the phenomenal play, and now just got an interception.
First and 10.
You know, McGillis may have gotten the interception, but I gotta give all the credit to Jacob Billett right there.
He got in there fast and made the...
Screaming off the edge, hitting the quarterback, making it an awkward throw. And it was awkward for him because McGillis ended up picking that off. Setting Ramboys up with a perfect field position.
Yes. That was a... Oh, and they run up the middle.
Refusing to go down, making a 2-yard gain all the way into a 10-yard gain. He just kept his leg turning,
ball carrier to the 42-yard line.
And I mean, everything
first
is just
down,
working for this McLain
Rambler.
team right now.
It's like a steam train. Just
Bucks
keeps
number
on
10,
rolling
Mason Beaver.
forward.
Chugga, chugga.
It's tackled.
Number 2, Isaac Boss, the ball
It
carrier
looks as
inside
if
the 40-yard
there
line.
is an injury for the Bucks.
Looks like a gain of about 3.
Or
It'll
someone
be
might
second
be
down
hurt.
and 7.
Never mind.
On the stop, number 4, Aiden Pratt.
So a very short gain of about 2 yards right there.
Number 52 gets up. Number 52, Eric Moore gets subbed in for number 51, Dominic Adams. And he looked like his knee was hurting a little bit. Hopefully he's able to recover that and play in this game more.
You think McBain 9-point lead is comfortable enough to start experimenting?
Hand it off to Bryce. To Bryce using his speed to his advantage and is tackled. Oh.
Number 44, Bryce Acom, the ball carrier.
Bryce.
Advance that ball near the 5-yard line of Roscommon. First down, first and goal for McBain. Acom is pulled down by number 42, Brian Had.
He didn't get the touchdown right there, but he did get the first down, and he did end up getting very great yardage. Sets him up perfectly for 1st and 5.
Handed off to Isaac Boss. Isaac Boss does a little bit of shiftiness and is brought down by a herd of
Isaac
Bucks.
Boss, the ball carrier, stopped short of the goal line. Looks like that ball's spotted out about the 1-yard line. It'll be second down and goal from the 1.
Second and 1 on the 1 right here.
A lot of
The
Bucks, a
Ramblers,
lot of white jerseys on that stuff.
Do you think it is going to be a run right up the middle, or you think they're going to do something like Roscommon did, where they ended up faking it up the middle and pitching it out?
Now, in my opinion, they have Calvin McGillis, in my opinion, the greatest short runner in the state right now. And so I think they should hand it off to him and score a touchdown. And they did exactly the opposite of what I said. And Bryce Acom scored the touchdown.
That'll be Bryce Acom's second touchdown. He's sharing 2 touchdowns with Isaac Boss. And 1 touchdown by Calvin McGillis. So that drive all set up by the great defensive play by Jacob Billett and the interception by Calvin McGillis. Set up that drive.
Going for 2. Hands it off to, Bryce goes in for it and scores the 2-point conversion. That was a QB sneak right there.
Extra point was run in by the quarterback, number 3, Braylon Pace. So with 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter, the McBain Ramblers 36 and Roscommon Bucks 19.
Into that 2-point conversion right there.
It was kind of like they could kind of move like the ice bowl at the NFL game between the Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys. That game is famous for the QB sneak, and they did exactly that. We're on the goal line, and they did a QB sneak and got to score.
Speaking about the Packers, aren't those your favorite team?
Oh yes, they are my favorite team. I know I'm a traitor for living in Michigan and being a Green Bay Packers fan.
Be friends still.
Oh, don't. No, with that
Turn
cat.
to kick for McBain, number 5, Thomas Maloney.
I mean, aren't you an Atlanta Falcons fan?
Yeah.
So I guess we're both on the same
Beaver
ground.
for Roscommon.
We'll have Thomas Maloney kicking off for the Ramblers.
Thomas has been booting them the entire game, and it's a little bit of a short kick, a fumble, and it looks like Roscommon's able to get it.
Tommy, I mean,
Loose ball on the kickoff, recovered by number 10. Mason Beaver for Roscommon.
Happened where he's just hit
They'll have the ball on
hand,
their own 27-yard line.
It
First
just
and
fell
10.
down, and McBain almost was able to get that ball back, but it was set Roscommon far back on their 27-yard line.
Caleb Abbott got some crazy airtime with that dive.
Yeah, swan diving. I mean, Michael Phelps, who? He's diving right there.
Uh-huh. Got 2 wide receivers out. It is a I think the initial tackle was by Caleb Abbott.
Number 4, Aiden Pratt, the ball carrier.
McBain's defensive line has been doing great. I mean,
or outside the 30-yard line.
I think they're just running. Number 25 is running it right up the middle.
Second down and 5.
Number 25
number 1, Caleb Abbott on the stop for McBain.
Crew Tyler looks like to be a pretty strong guy. I mean, just from here, it looks like he has very strong legs.
Yep, he got that 5-yard gain right there, and 5 yards on the first down is ideal right there. Gets you halfway.
They pass it, they go for the pass, and is
caught by number 8. That'll be Sawyer Griffiths.
Pass complete to number 8,
but
Sawyer Griffiths.
He did catch that, but Icebug
First down, Roscommon.
You know, just showing a little bit.
On the stop,
really
number 2, Isaac Boss.
He always swats the ball out of the air. On that one, he didn't have enough time to swat it out of the air. But still, making that hard hit, making him not forget who he is.
He's going to grind him into his memory. Flag on the play.
Timeout on the field. Ramblers timeout.
So McBain taking a timeout right there with 4:15 left. And it is almost a 20-point game. It is over a 3-possession game or a 2-possession game. What do you think Ramblers told the timeout here for on a first down?
They're probably just calling a timeout to catch their breath. I mean, they're doing pretty good so far on defense. I think they're trying to probably tell the backs to go back a little bit because the Roscommon has been having like a 50-50. You don't know if it's going to be a run play or a pass play. And so they're just telling the defense, just do all your stuff and yeah.
So a 17-point game. You know, Roscommon's obviously not out of it yet, just being in the third quarter. You think Roscommon's going to start passing more?
I think Roscommon's going to start passing more because they've been doing phenomenal at passing plays. I mean, every single time they do a pass play, they get large amount of yards, and one time they even scored a touchdown off of it.
Yeah. So do you think that's what McBain is talking about right here with
they're
don't let those pass plays go out, or just keep the no-fly zone going?
Like I said, they're going to tell the backers to go back a little bit and just do all your zone coverage correctly because they might be passing it. And they do a pitch. Calvin McGillis chases him down.
Number 4, Aiden Pratt, the
hunts
ball
him
carrier.
down like a.
Looks like he was stopped at about the 40.
Hunts him down like a
8-yard line.
Like a wolf.
On his prey.
It'll be second down.
Like a wolf hunting down a deer. I could see from here, even from here. I'm like far ways away, but that was still terrifying seeing him run.
Yeah. You know, Aiden Pratt very
that last
speedy,
stop for McBain.
but McGill is coming back and chasing him down still, making it not a first down. So second and short.
Run it right up the middle of the gut. And
Number 4, Aiden Pratt,
it appears they get the first down.
Stop right at midfield.
No, they did not get the first down.
First down, Roscommon.
They did get the first down. My bad, people.
Real doozy right there.
Oh, yes, a little doozy. The McBain's line has been doing pretty good so far. Appears that they got Carson Murphy, Mac, and some other guys out there. Oh, but I was about to say that this. Oh, it's intercepted by Isaac Boss, and he runs it. Only one man to get. He jukes him out. Touchdown, McBain.
Listen, Isaac's dead.
He's been playing phenomenal. He's going to be winning. If this was the Super Bowl, he would be the MVP.
Isaac last week swatting the ball in the air right there. The ball was swatted by another McBain defender, and Isaac picks it off that swat. And that's a tip drill right there. Isaac with the running back, also in his background, he was able to shift out that quarterback, the only guy being it trying to stop him. Only guy fast enough.
It appears as if one of the Beale City guys, number 10, is hurt.
That was just a play by Isaac Bosch, just to make this lead even bigger. I mean, that was phenomenal by him. As soon as he caught the ball, he took off. He said, zoom.
He said, zoom, and he said,
penalty
see ya.
The Ramblers. Block in the back.
I think we're going to add another
Looks like the
contribute. He already got the strength of Marshawn Lynch. The moves of Saquon Barkley. I think he got the speed of Tyreek Hill.
Wait, but there is no score going on, and it sounds like a block in the back.
Oh.
So that highlight play right there will be taken back by a penalty, but it'll still be McBain's ball. I mean, I'm sure Isaac is a little mad, but he's still will probably get a touchdown here.
31-yard line of Roscommon. First and 10
He's probably going to score a touchdown.
An electrifying play for this team.
It's been the last two games that they played, they were both losses, and then they've had number 4.
Isaac Boss.
Before Aiden Pratt seems to have some anger behind that hit, and caused the McBain Ramblers to not gain an inch.
No gain on
that was
the
a
play.
very
Second
good play
down
by the
and 10.
Bucks. Because I think they're just mad simply because they're just frustrated. Flag on the play. The Bucks are down by a few touchdowns, but Peyton, do you think they could still make a comeback at this time?
You know, it is just the third quarter, but the way this McBain defense has been playing, it's hard to tell. They've been playing very shut down with that interception right there, and they're just playing with full energy and full strength.
Second down and 6.
It seems as if the Beale City Bucks have laid off on all defensive line, and they got a little bit guys back more. So then at the beginning of the game, they had a lot of guys on the line. They pushed them back a little bit to have more zone coverage. Rush in, and
Colin McGillis, the ball carrier.
It'll be McGillis trying to rumble
gain of
for
a couple yards. It'll be third down and 5 for
McBain.
McBain.
Third and 5. Pass play or run play right here. They've been very confident in their run, so.
I feel like it's going to be a run play. I mean, they've been just doing great. But I think they might hand it off to Shorty because he's just fast. They had a fumble, and it looks like they're intended to give it to Calvin McGillis, but then there was a fumble on the play.
Picked up by number 6, Calvin McGillis.
Roscommon's defense, that was a good play by them. They got a lot of pressure. Their defense has been, I think they just know they've been doing the game. I think they're starting to learn the rhythm that McBain does. They're starting to become more cautious and just try to figure out their tricks. Oh, goes back to pass it, throws it, and is overthrown, intended for Calvin McGillis.
Incomplete pass.
So Braylon showing off his arm, launching it right there, but it will be a turnover on down.
Ready to make a first down. The ball goes over to the Roscommon
And
Bucks.
good sportsmanship by the Bucks defense. Went over to him, talked to him, gave him a high five, said, "Hey, that was a good job."
First and 10.
And Calvin goes, been like, "Hey, you did a good job too, covering me." So good sportsmanship by both teams.
That's what we love. So let's see right here, Grayson. You think history is yet to repeat itself with an interception by Isaac Voss?
I think it might repeat because the defense by the Ramblers has been doing phenomenal, especially their zone defense, and it's a run play by number. And it is.
Looks like 21 right there for Roscommon. It'll be David Jensen. He hit the hole and burst for a first down.
That was a good play by the offensive line.
Had
a hole the size of a truck that you could go through. And they gave him that hole and just great blocking.
Braylon Paints. Ball spotted on the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Roscommon.
Right down. Hands off to number 25, their best, and is tripped up by
number 25, Hunter Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Caleb Abbott.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 42-yard line.
Number 25 has been the best, has been doing a majority of the run game for the Bucks, and he's very good because he has just strong legs. Just looks like he could probably like deadlift over like 200 pounds or something like that. They're doing a pass play. History might repeat itself right here.
And looking like Lamar right there, but still
the
taking
quarterback,
that
number
hard.
5, Ty Thornton, the ball carrier.
That'll be number 8
at the
for
48-yard line.
McLain, Houston taking him down.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
I think that would be the last play of the 3rd quarter, so into the 4th we would go.
On the
Bill
stop,
said it
number
was,
8,
I mean,
Blaine Houston.
Roscommon was just, well, so much in the quarter, just might as well run out the clock and just go back to the next quarter.
So I legit thought he was Lamar out there.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Then he hit a spin
The
move.
score at the end of the 3rd quarter, the McBain Ramblers 36 and the Roscommon Bucks 19.
Their quarterback has shown a lot of speed because he seems to be very fast and just very elusive. So he's done a couple of jukes throughout the game and just used his speed to his advantage. With third down in the ball, with the 3rd down and 47 yards to go, do you think they're going to pass it or run the ball? With the 3 yards to go and it's 3rd down on the 47-yard line, do you think they're going to run the ball or pass the ball?
Oh, man. You know, they are down by 17, so I think they're going to start to pass here, like they have. But do you think that quarterback is afraid that another interception will be coming? You think that interception's looming in the back of his mind? You think he's just like a goldfish, you know, fast memory?
And they have 4 receivers out. Quarterback Ty Thornton. Oh, he gets and his incomplete pass. Great work by the McBain defense. The edge rusher went in there. I thought he was going to sack him for a second. No, Beal City threw off the ball fast enough, and to prevent the sack and losing yards.
Yeah, even though he didn't sack him, the DN's coming through that rush, still making enough of them being known that it wasn't a great pass, and causing that incompletion for a 4th down right here.
And they do a little pitch, the fake play, chucks it downfield, and is
incomplete pass.
That was they pulled that trick play out of their pocket to see what it could do. Handed off to number 25, and 25 showed off his arm
on the 48-yard line
and threw it downfield, but it was an incomplete pass. But still, that was a great trick play by Roscommon.
Now McBain will go back out on offense. 11:51 left in the final quarter. You think McBain is going to keep doing their runs, or you think they're going to start doing passes?
I think they're going to do the runs just to run out the clock. I mean, they already got this. If things don't change it drastically, then they already got this one in the bag. So I think they're just going to run the ball out, and they give it off to Isaac Boss, and does a little juke, sheds, and is tackled.
Hand off to number 2, Isaac Boss.
Isaac Boss has been having a phenomenal game today, too.
On the play, second down.
Very good game.
2.
Isaac is just such a angry and powerful guy.
On the stop, number 25, Hunter Hubbard. It's more like second down and 3. Timeout on the field. Roscommon's timeout.
Timeout. Roscommon's probably talking about, hey, we need to get on our A game right now. We're down by like a couple touchdowns, but if we keep on doing what we're doing, we could win this game, get a dub. They have to just, they just have to be perfect on every single possession. On offense, I think they're just gonna pass the ball when they get it. Now, I think Bryce and Isaac have the same amount of touchdowns, right?
Yep.
Do you think they might be doing a little bit of competition to see who can get the most touchdowns?
No, I don't know. You always love friendly competition because it always pushes you.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, Isaac isn't even out there. He's going to get a little bit of a break, considering that he goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have Jacob Billett out there, Bryce Acom, and Kelvin McGillis are the
ball
three
carrier number
backs.
22, Jacob Billett. No gain on the play, third down.
3rd and 4 for McBain.
Hands it off to Bryce.
Number 44, Bryce Acom, the ball carrier.
He's getting
advance the
well
ball inside
enough
the 35-yard line to about the 33.
Mm-hmm.
First down, Ramblers. On that stop,
Number
for
2.
Number 6, Toby Bickford.
Number 22. Jacob Billett is taken out for number. Gives it off to Calvin McGillis.
Ball carrier.
He did a little bit of like
Stopped
a
around
juke
the
move
30-yard
and
line.
got a couple of yards, second down.
Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5 for McBain. On the stop for the Bucks, number 8, Sawyer Griffiths.
So now McBain marching down the field with their run game. But there's
A little bit of
right
fumble.
here.
But then, it seems as if they are able to push him
Loose ball on the
forward.
play, picked up by the quarterback, Braylon Pace.
Braylon got
Stopped just
recovered.
short of the 25-yard line.
He turned that one play that looked like a disaster to a good play, and he got him a couple
Third
of yards,
down and
just
1
pushing
for
forward.
McBain.
A great work by the offensive line to
On
just
the stop,
keep on pushing
on
him
that
forward to get a
last
couple of
play for
yards.
Roscommon.
I think they're going to
Number
hand it off to
25, Hunter
Calvin
Hubbard.
McGillis because he's just big and strong and he can run up the middle. They gave it to Bryce Acom and gets a couple of yards closer to the end zone.
Bryce Acom, number 44, on the carry. Ball spotted inside about the 15-yard line. First down, Ramblers.
Snap the ball, handed off to Bryce Acom again, and he keeps on powering forward and is brought down by a herd of Bucks.
So they have been going Bryce a lot in this drive.
Acom, number 44.
Because again,
Acom, the ball
it's
carrier.
Quadzilla.
Very little
Got
gain
he's
on the play.
strong, small, he's fast.
Second down and 10.
Can get those yards very
On
fast.
that stop, number 5, Ty Thornton, along with number 8, Sawyer Griffiths.
Now Ramblers in the same formation they've been in.
Hands it. Oh, it's a fumble, and it is recovered by Roscommon.
Loose ball on the play, recovered by
Could this be
Roscommon.
the turning point in the game?
Loose ball recovered
Could this
by
be the
number
turning point in the
4,
game by recovering a
Brad
fumble?
for Roscommon.
What do you think, Peyton?
They're going to take over the
So,
ball
what I'm thinking right now is
inside the 20-yard line, out
even though
about the
McBain is
19.
up,
It'll
they
be
have
first and
been
10
they
for
have
Roscommon.
been having a ton of fumbles, and they got lucky on that one Braylon Pace fumble where he was managed to run forward for a few of the yards. But that fumble right there could be a spark for Roscommon. I mean, 17-point game. I've seen crazier things happen.
It seems as if they're doing a Hail Mary.
All wide receivers.
Uh-huh.
He's looking to his right.
Chucks it, throws it, and then he does a little juke move and is hit by Calvin McGillis, I think.
Pass complete to number 8.
Did a Hail Mary, famous play known that Roger Staubach did it in a championship game. Threw a Hail Mary, threw it to Drew Pearson, scored a touchdown. A little bit of NFL history right there for you. It seems as if they're gonna do a lot of like so much short passes to get some yards. Then they're gonna, when they get the chance, they'll do a. It seems that there's a holding play, brings it back a little bit. Now they're gonna probably do all 9s. What do you think?
Yep. I mean, they were looking about that right on 1st and 10, and now it's 1st and 15. Nothing really changed in their mind. Maybe he's gonna try and throw a farther pass. Because clock is ticking down, almost 8 minutes just left in this game.
The quarterback, number 5, Ty Thornton, the ball carrier.
Judah
Ball's
Leonard
about 2
coming in
yards
there,
on the play.
absolutely
It'll be second down
screaming
at
fast,
15.
hitting the quarterback for
On the
second
stop
and
number
17.
62, Judah Leonard.
You know, tackle for loss right there. Put it on his stat sheet. I don't know if we keep a stat sheet, but put it on there. And now it'll be even farther. This McBain defense is still playing phenomenal.
And it seems as if they might do a run play or a trick play because there's 2 wide receivers. It is a trick play. They throw the ball, and that a little bit high and incomplete pass. But great play by McBain.
Pass was broken
Defense,
up by
they got in there and
34,
pressured him.
Benjamin Rodenbaugh.
34, Ben Rodenbaugh. He came in there for that pass deflection, and I
Third
saw
down
Isaac
at
Cross
15 for the
almost being
Bucks.
able to pick that off again off the deflection.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yes, that would have been something. It seems as if he thought he couldn't. He got a little bit frustrated that he didn't pick it off. Fumble on the snap and flag on the play. Oh, might be an unsportsman.
There are flags on the field.
Their quarterback is on the ground.
Yeah, one of the McBain players came in with a late hit on that fumble. Absolutely smacking the quarterback, but not in a good way. And the players, I mean, that's their quarterback right there.
And they just defended him. They defended him. I get that would be a little bit of frustration behind it. Saw a little bit of a shove. I mean, it's not a good thing to do, but it's totally relatable. That's your quarterback. That's the center of your offense, and you do not want anything happening to him.
Ref's discussing on all of the flags out there. It will be, I know it's going to be a late hit on unsportsmanlike conduct by McBain, but then there's going to be another one on Roscommon just trying to protect their quarterback.
Personal foul against McBain is the call.
So it sounds like only one will be a personal foul on McBain. Maybe the refs understood. They're like, you know what? That was a dirty play or a late hit, and if he was in those shoes as a lineman or as a running back or whatever, and you saw somebody hit your quarterback like that, are you going to sit there and watch it, or are you going to try and stand up for him?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'd try to stand up for him. 7:22 left on the clock.
Walked off against Roscommon on sportsmanlike conduct.
Never mind, the other penalty will
Ball's
come in
going to be
right now
spotted
from
on the
sportsmanlike
11-yard line.
conduct. So the 11-yard line.
Fourth
so,
down.
you know,
Fourth
both
down
penalties are
and
just
18.
canceled out right there. 4th and 18.
Roscommon's obviously gonna go for it.
Yeah, they're gonna need to pass, or they're going to pass right here. If they don't get it, McBain set up on 14-yard line.
Or no, wait, are they gonna punt it?
They could punt also.
This is gonna be the first punt of the game, I think, because I don't think there's been a punt before.
Roden ball taking it. I do see somebody. They either throw a banana or the ref throw another flag right there.
There is another flag on the field.
That was also a good play by Roscommon. They got low. They saw that Ben had height. Like, hey, weak spot legs, go for them.
Yep.
And they took him down, prevented him getting large amount of yards.
Penalty being marked off against McBain for holding. Ball's going to be spotted out of 48-yard line of Roscommon. Revelers will have the ball there, first and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10 on Roscommon's
6:53 left in the ball game.
48-yard line.
Now, I think that McBain's just going to run the ball because 6 minutes left, and just run the ball, waste the clock, and seal the game right here, and get their first win of the season.
So Braylon in the center, he will hand it off to
It's off
Bryce.
to
Bryce right up the
Acom, and he
middle.
runs right up the middle, using his speed to score a touchdown. Like I said, Braylon, small and fast. He can get up there. He's like a quick of a flash. He gets from there to there in like seconds.
And there we go. Bryce, the man of many nicknames, Quadzilla, Shorty. I mean, right there, we should be calling him Flash the way he took off. One play drive, we thought maybe they're gonna let the clock roll out. They're like, no.
No, we're gonna score another one before it's all over. And they're gonna go for one because going for two at this point, just be shoving it into the other team's face and just be very rude of them. So they're gonna go for, and the first extra point of Thomas Maloney gets the kick in this game. Now we've seen how good Thomas Maloney's leg has been throughout the game due to kickoffs, so let's see if he can make this field goal. And she makes the field goal.
And right
Extra
through
point
the
is
uprights.
good. Gets through by number 5, Thomas Maloney, out of the hold of number 3, Braylon Pace. On the center snap.
Thomas seems
Number
hyped
67,
after that kick.
Reed Spencer.
I mean, who wouldn't be hyped after that kick? It's his first I think it's his first kick of the season, first extra point of the season too, and he drained it right down the center.
Historical moment. So now, we'll watch as the McBain kickoff. We'll see what they do.
At this point, Beale City is just going to be trying to make another score to shorten. I mean, there's still a possibility that they could come back and win the game. There's always a possibility. But I would think that they would just try to pass the ball and try to shorten this margin.
Preparing to kick off for McBain, number 5, Thomas
of points
Maloney.
to lose by.
Back deep, number 10, Mason
But
Taylor.
McBain, this entire game, McBain's just playing great. Amazing.
For McBain, their kickoff team, the two flex players of them, Caleb Miller and Jagger Corliss, have gone out. Let's see if they can do anything. Thomas. He absolutely boots it. He's going to pick it up. Miller chasing him down. And he'll get that tackle. There you go.
Number 25, Hunter Hubbard, the ball carrier for
Miller,
the Bucks.
Fast. He's running back for our JV
inside
team.
the 5-yard line.
He just ran all the way down there, and he causes that tackle to
The
stop on the
stop
5-yard
number
line.
23, Caleb Miller. There are about 7 players on the bottom of your program. To add to the lineup, they are players that from the JV. They have eligibility because of the JV players not playing last night. Number 4, Aiden Pratt, the ball carrier.
So now,
Gain of big 9 yards. It'll be second down and 1.
9-yard gain, you know, gives them a little bit more breathing room considering they
The
were
stop
down on the
number 6,
5-yard
Calvin
line.
McGillis.
McGillis coming in for that stop right there. Second and 1 on the 14.
I think they're going to start pulling up trick plays
Yep.
to try to confuse them. They run it right up the middle. Decent gain.
Be enough for a first down. You know, now
Ball
that they're
spotted
not
on the
close to their
16-yard
goal
line.
line,
First down for
they're 16
Roscommon.
yards away from a safety. Maybe they're worried on their 5-yard line for a safety. You think they're going to start passing it now? Or they're
Yeah.
going to keep it consistent with the run?
I think they might start passing it. I mean, they did the run game to get a little bit away from the
Yep.
the end zone because obviously you don't want the safety. So I think they're going to start passing it a little bit more because, I mean, they got a long ways to go, and if they score, then they're going to be getting closer to their. And a trick play in number 20. I think it's number 21 with the carry. Number 21 and 25 seem to be the two main running backs that Roscommon's been handing off to. I could tell because they're just powerful, they're small, and they can just get short yardage.
Number
5
7,
minutes
Cooper
left
Holman, the
just
ball
in this
carrier.
game.
On that stop, number 17, Caleb Kohlhaas.
And I think they might be running the ball
Second
more.
down and 8. Second down and 2.
And the McBain, the wall,
Number 7,
as we
Cooper
call their
Holman.
line, got in there and
Very
prevented them
little
from
gain
moving
on the play.
anywhere.
It'll be third down and 1.
I think that should be the new nickname for the McBain line, the wall.
On that stop, number
The
44,
wall of
Bryce
McBain.
Aiken.
Yeah.
Third down and 1 for the Bucks.
So now Benjamin Tripp has gone in for McBain. Judah Leonard will come out on that D line. It's looking like they're just keeping consistent with 4 minutes left. They're just gonna keep running it here.
Did a little bit handoff.
Pitch.
Jukes a little bit, and is that by Calvin McGillis.
McGillis, you know, he sniffed that one
Number
out like
4,
a hound dog.
Aiden Brett, the ball
Being
carrier.
able to sneak around the pass,
On the stop, number
the
6,
blocker.
Calvin McGillis.
and he's hitting him hard for a 4th down.
And Calvin's just had a phenomenal game too today. Him and Isaac Voss have been
Fourth
doing
down
phenomenal.
and
I mean,
2
Calvin
for
McGillis had that one
Roscommon.
amazing touchdown catch, and he's got a couple of tackles, a couple of rushing yards too.
Now 4th down.
There's a little pitch,
It's a
and they
run.
are, as I
Number
said,
4,
they're pulling
Aiden
trick
Pratt, the
plays
ball
out,
carrier.
and
Advance
to
the
start.
ball outside
they're pulling
the
trick plays out.
35-yard line.
Number
On the stop for
60,
McBain,
Wyatt
number
Zyreveen,
56, Brett Bentham.
seems to be hurt a little bit.
First down for Roscommon.
Now Wyatt with the injury, Henry Boss will come in, number 66.
Henry.
Running in on that D line. He will be playing D tackle. .312 ticking down on this game.
That's ball. Oh, it's a fumble, and he recovers it, and he keeps on running, and he is. That play turned from a disaster to a good play. I mean, he ran right up the middle. He fumbled well, and picked it up. Seems as if it bounced off the ground back into his arms, so he didn't really need to lean to get it. And then he ran up a little bit to get more yards to get closer to the end zone and score another touchdown.
So now, Roscommon is slowly marching down this field in the final minutes of this game. Most of the flex players, the JV players, have coming out because they did not have a game Thursday. So they are completely eligible to play.
Hands it off right up the middle and is brought down.
Number 4, Aiden Pratt, the ball carrier. On the 6, Kelvin McGillis.
2 minutes left.
On the stop.
And about 2 minutes left in the game. What do you think they're going to do, Peyton?
You know, they've been run game this whole time. I don't think they're in any hurry because they know this game might be over.
Yep.
So they're just gonna keep running it down, running the clock.
Yep. They just want to get out of here now. Number 4, he gets good amount of yardage, is running, and appears to truck a guy and gets about to the 20-yard line.
Aiden Pratt, the ball carrier.
That was good blocking. Saw that number 4.
First down, Roscommon.
Aiden Pratt started off slow, but then all of a sudden he just exploded with speed and got a lot of yards off of that play.
Connor McLain.
Connor McLain right there getting that stop, chasing the man down. You think Roscommon's gonna try and score a touchdown right here?
I mean, I think they would. I think they might try to score a touchdown just to shorten the margin of what they're losing. Appears that they're still doing the same run formation. Oh. Timeout.
Timeout on the field. McBain's timeout.
McBain's probably just like, okay, guys, we got the victory. Probably you should just like, you don't have to. You can just kind of relax a little bit, but not entitled. I mean, I don't think they want him to score again.
You don't think he's saying pedal to the metal? This is 2-minute drill. Play your hardest.
No, he actually might be saying that. He might be saying that. He might be telling the guys that moved up, hey, go out there and give it your all.
Yeah, you know, it's a cool moment for these flex guys being able to play like this.
Because like you said, the JV didn't have a game because it got canceled, and so they get to move up, and so they're just playing, and so they're able to get in their time playing and giving it their all in this game, and possibly if they play good enough, it's very unlikely they might get moved up.
Now the run will go to number 30. He is still in the
four, and they are marking him.
I thought it was going to be a touchdown right there, the way that he was still breaking free.
Ball carrier number 21, David Jensen, stepped out of bounds at about the 2-yard line.
It seemed as if he had the full intention of getting in there. He shedded so many tackles.
Caleb
and
Miller,
got so close there, and he just fought the entire time, which is very good, respectable. What do you think, Peyton? Do you think McBain's defense is going to be able to stop him right here and prevent them from scoring, or do you think?
You know, 1st and 1, it's going to be hard to stop it, but if any defense can, I feel like that'll be McBain. And they did have a stop at first,
Roscommon.
but he just falls forward. And it'll be a touchdown for number 30 on Roscommon. That'll be Brent.
Number 10, Mason Beaver in front of the
like I said, they got one more touchdown because McBain probably is like laying off a little bit. And I mean, they can't win it. They score a touchdown, shortening the margin of loss. Just great play. Now they're going for 2, to shorten the loss by even more. And hands it off, and he gets, it appears, he does not get inside of it.
Good. So with a minute, 13 seconds left in the
Now,
ball game,
what do you think the McBain offense is going to do? Do you think they're going to just go like, Hail Mary, let's score another touchdown and win this game even more? Or do you think they're going to be like, okay, let's calm down, let's just run out the clock?
You know, as much as I think they want to, I think they're just going to run out this clock. Take a couple of knees, so that way nobody else gets hurt and both teams can respectfully shake hands and go out on the rest of the season.
Number 2, Keaton.
Kickoff.
Prepare to kick off for Roscommon.
We got Isaac Boss to return.
We got number 2, Isaac Boss, back deep for McBain.
One minute and 13 seconds left on the clock. Kick the ball. Pretty good kick. Kicks it right to him. And Isaac Boss. Isaac Boss! Oh! Derrick Henry. He just...
Isaac Boss,
beautiful
the ball
block
carrier on the
right there.
kickoff.
Like you said,
Brought
Derrick
that
Henry.
ball
I mean,
back to the
I don't
40-yard
know how
line
many
of
we can compare this guy to.
Where the
Marshawn
Redbirds will
Lynch,
take over first
Saquon
and
Barkley,
10.
Derrick Henry, he has it all. He
Put
is
on
just
the
a
bounds by
package
number
deal
42,
right here.
Brian
And
Hatt.
I mean, I do think they're still going to need it, but they might as well need it in fashion after that great kick return.
Uh-huh. This has been a great game. McBain definitely made a jump from their last 2 games to this game. They made a humongous jump with their offense and defense. All that practice and work that they put in all paid off tonight. And hopefully next week they can come back into this game, come back to their next game against Houghton Lake and win that game to make their record 2-2. But back to this game. I think they're going to do what you said. They got Ben Rodenball in as the quarterback.
I know, I think they're running a play. They ain't needing it right here.
Give it off
to Billett. Billett hitting the edge, trying to make a cutback. He's still going, but he'll be taken out from the out of bounds.
With
Number
54 seconds
Jacob
left.
Billett, the ball carrier.
He went out of bounds, so time will stop for now.
Looks like that ball's going to be spotted on about the 33-yard line.
Like I said, McBain's, they've been just doing great. Roscommon, they did great at the beginning. At the beginning of the game, they did absolutely phenomenal. But then just their momentum slowed down. And then McBain's momentum flew upwards, skyrocketed.
Now Ben Rodenball hands it right back to Jacob Billett. Billett getting enough for a first
Number
down,
22,
but clock's still running.
Jacob Billett, the ball carrier. Inside the 30-yard line to the 29. First down, McBain.
Yep. They're going to run up. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball out, and all the flex players get to go in,
stop number 7,
which is a good opportunity for them
Cooper
to
Holman.
get some yards and stats for varsity. Get it off. Number 20.
Breaking free was number 20.
Number 20, Landon Keller, the ball carrier. Inside the 20-yard line to the 19.
22 seconds to go. Game sealed. This game's sealed. Yeah, this is a very good game. Shows the effort of hard work and determination of winning.
Against the Ramblers.
It's
personal foul.
Hard work and determination.
So flag on the field, personal foul by the Ramblers.
I think this might be the last play of the game. Personally,
Ball's going to be spotted on the 34
I think they
yard
might.
line.
I think they might need the ball.
First
Maybe
down and
22
15
seconds.
for McBain.
That's the information they've been doing, so it looks like they're just gonna run one more play, 15 seconds, taking down. That's what they do. They hand it off to number 8. That'll be
7,
Blaine Houston.
Number 8, Blaine Houston, the ball
4,
carrier.
3,
To
2,
the 28-yard line.
And that is game. Final score: 43 McBain, 25
That's
Roscommon.
the end of the ball game.
We'll
The
see you
final
next
score,
week,
McBain 43,
and against the game
Roscommon
against
25.
Houghton Lake at Houghton Lake. And signing off, this is Peyton, Ryan, Grayson, and then the other Ryan signing off. See you next week.